Hi guys, it's Panahop here again. I'm back this time with my review of the new Masters of the Universe He-Man movie that came out this year, but I've only just seen as it's now available on Amazon Prime. Now, I have to say, first up, that I am a He-Man fan from back in the day. I always preferred Thundercats more, so I'm not a huge He-Man fanboy. Thundercats was my thing, and I hope one day they make a Thundercats movie, and I hope that they make a Thundercats movie that's as good as this is, because oh my god, did I love this. I wasn't sure that I would. A lot of the early reviews talked about some of its flaws and its mild, I would say, displacement in the culture in terms of A, He-Man's an old property, and B, this should have come out sooner. But I think those reviews were correct, but from the wrong perspective. So, what do I mean by that? So, this does feel like a movie from 2010 or 2011, perhaps even earlier, 2009, kind of late 2000s type movie. But, and this is important, I believe that it's one of its strengths. So, I believe that this movie does feel like the first Thor movie, or like, I don't know. It does feel like the first Thor movie, or something like that. And I think that's a good thing. I think it wears that on its sleeve where it loves the kind of campiness of the setting and of the characters, but it's also self-aware enough to get away with it. So, minor spoilers, there's no Orko in this, and there's no Battle Cat right until the end. But there are a lot of lampshaded moments with things like all the character names aren't their real names. They're stuff that Adam has made up, because in this movie, Adam is sent to Earth and lives a life on Earth until he's 26 and then returns as He-Man. So it's things like that. It's things like where it is tongue in cheek, but it clearly loves the source material, and that's where it shines for me. Like the first Thor, it has this sense of humor and levity that helps to lift the material and make it just a perfect adaptation for what He-Man is to the audience that remembers it, audiences of nearly 40-year-old dudes like me. It's perfect for us, and it's also perfect for people who would just like things like that. This has no right to be as good as it is, and it's so good. If you have Prime, please go and see it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you don't like kind of 80s kind of campy swords and sorcery things, then you won't like this. But there's so much to love. Uh, you know, the actor who plays Skeletor is well known, and I'm not going to go into his stuff, but the writing on Skeletor is just perfect. Like, there are certain scenes that are just so really, really good and really camp in the right way. So for me, this is just a really enjoyable, wonderful He-Man movie, possibly the best He-Man thing we've had in ages. Even as speaking as someone who's not the biggest He-Man fan ever. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Go to Amazon Prime if you have it, and go and watch He-Man now. Thanks, guys. Bye.